Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Doctor.
Please, what's your name? Tell them. I know I mentioned your name, but just tell them the name again.
I'm Effa Isaac Samuel,
Fantastic.
a facilitator and a mindset development advocate
And coach.
and
Good.
coach.
All right. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Could you just tell me what do you think? What comes to mind? I know everyone has a definition or a philosophy or perception to mind engineering, and as someone with that your impeccable prowess in this field, what do you think being part of us and what we are building in this nation and our continent, what would you think mind engineering is about? Not all about, but just a fraction from all the
Okay.
factors.
I think the general framework of the human involves the spirit, the body, and the soul, which is the mind. So if your body falls sick, you're able to meet a doctor, get prescriptions, and then with time you get better. If your spirit becomes dampened and weak, you can, for those that are strong believers of God, which I am, you can go to God through whatever means, prayers and all that, and somehow you're energized. So the mind should not be left out. So that is why I see mind engineering as the place where whatever default your mind comes with, whatever limitation your mind comes with, it should not be finite. It should not be, that should not be the end of it. If your body can heal from something, if your spirit can get better, your mind should not also be fixed. So mind engineering is a place where I have seen people come and have a change of their mindset. I've seen people come and become better individuals. Myself, I'm not left out. So I believe whenever I hear the word mind engineering, I simply see it as a workshop for the mind where people come to have their minds fixed. That's what comes to my mind.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. It's crazy how people care about their spirits, care about their body, but ignore the soul.
The soul,
and
yeah.
the mind. Thank you so much for that. We have so many sections. I always ask this question.
Yeah.
I do this with everybody. Okay.
Okay.
Please, we have so many sections. Reflection section, Afrocentric didactic, health and awareness, deep thinking, mind engineering, affirmation. In our sections every Saturday, which of these is your favorite? Which, like, just pick one. I'm always looking forward to this one. Which is that?
Okay. Well, being the very person who has been facilitating the deep thinking session, I want to say that session isn't even really my favorite. My favorite session is the affirmation sessions, because we oftentimes wake up, and if we don't deliberately create time within our days to affirm positive words over ourselves, you discover you just wake up, go about your day, and people begin to say things over you. A week has gone by and you've not even had the time to affirm positively towards yourself. So if we now have, during the session, dedicated 10 minutes towards affirming very positive words in terms of career development, affirming positive words in terms of self-growth, affirming positive words in terms of relationship and all that, even opportunities. I find it as an opportunity to speak those words over myself, because I understand the power of our words. If you've been with the X-Men Engineering Group for a while, you know that your words are not empty. Your words carry power. So if you want to design the trajectory of your life, you simply just speak words. Even God, when he was creating the earth, he didn't have to reinvent the wheel. All he needed to was send words. So, like I just said right now, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If something has been done in this way for the longest of time, why do you want to seek an alternative way to do it? Simply speak over those things. So we go about our week not saying positive words. So when I come on Saturdays, I'm looking forward to speaking over myself and trashing out everything that every other person has said. That's my favorite part of the destiny.
Fantastic. So I'm not going to let you go. I want you to say one word, just anything to those out there, people watching, anything to them, those who are part of us, those who are yet to be part of us. Just tell them a word.
Well, to those out there, probably you have been seeing our notifications. Probably you have friends who have been coming around, or probably you are going to see this in the future. The X-Men Engineering Group is a group that is made for anybody who seeks to get better in any area of their lives. It's a group where it cuts across different demography in the society, even different social class. So no one is really left out, since everyone out there has a measure of problem. Funny how God is able to do that. So regardless of the state you are in, regardless of the specific challenge you have, I believe there is solution at mind engineering, because the mind makes the man. You don't overperform the state of your mind. The state of your mind is who you are. So regardless of the difficulty you're experiencing in your relationship, in your career, in your personal life, there's something traumatic you're dealing with, whatnot, the challenges are different. Mind engineering is a place where you will learn to make those things the things of the past, because the brain is rewirable. We simply just take you and channel your energy towards where those new neurons can begin to form, and then you begin to forget you once had those problems. If you come around, I believe you would not return the same person. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. Shout out.